Hi, this is Mike. If you are a non-technical user and want to use OpenAI Codex or maybe Cloud Cowork, this video is for you. Today I'm going to have like a practical tutorial about how to install and use OpenAI Codex on your own computer very quickly from 7 steps. The first step is like to download it. To download it, just a Google search for OpenAI Codex or just Codex. Or Codex desktop, and we will open the page and you can see the download for Mac OS button. And after click it, you will download this .dmg file. For Windows, it should be .exe. And you can drag and drop the Codex app into applications. Wait like for a few seconds, you can see the Codex app and double click to open it for the first time. And what you need to do next is likely to see the welcome screen, and you will need to sign in into your OpenAI account. For like first-time user, if you do not have like OpenAI subscription like a ChatGPT Plus, it is totally okay. I will tell you what model to choose to save your model token usage. So the first part is continue with ChatGPT, which we are going to use. And it will open a web page to sign in to your account. So after typing your username and password, you will go to the authorization screen. You just need to click continue. And the onboarding screen will show what you are using it for. I will choose like marketing, operations, maybe design. And we will continue and allow for like local networks, which is kind of strange. And this is the latest model. Depending on the time you watch this video, you will likely to see a different bunch of different videos. And here you will see the basically the UI. And I will pause here for a little bit because you always want the latest version. Click update and it will restart. Here, the app is pretty like the web version of ChatGPT. You can see the left-hand side, there will be the sidebar, which is collapsible. And you can use new chat to say, let's say, hi to the model. And it will take a few seconds to load for the first time. This is just like the onboarding for how to download and sign in into your OpenAI account. As I mentioned, if you have only free account of OpenAI ChatGPT, you can use this switch model and going to like GPT 5.5 and choose other models to choose GPT 5.4-mini. So this model will save you a lot of money. So you can also change the reasoning or intelligence level to low, but for now I will keep it to medium. So it will be a faster model and save you money. And you can also type /status and see your model usage. For here, I have like 96% left, resetting in next like 5 days. So these are the first 2 steps, download and set up. So for the next step with step 3, we are going to create a folder. So the first step is like why we need a folder, because currently, as you can see, it is just like a normal chat, which is like no different than like a web version of ChatGPT. So here you can go to downloads, maybe create a new folder we call Codex-test, and you can drag and drop the folder to the chat, but likely it is not working. Can you use this folder? We can ask the AI model, and it says it can, but to be honest, this is not the best way to drag and drop, although I believe OpenAI should implement that. So we can go to File and Open Folder and find this downloads Codex text, click Open. So from now on, you can see the drop down with the folder, with the project, and you can use whatever like things, and it will work within this folder. And let's switch back to other models, GPT 5.4 mini. But if you have subscription, you can use 5.4. So for the next step, we are going to define something to do, right? We need the AI intern or maybe assistant for our life. For this video, I will use something like marketing for my own app called ScreenKite, which is a video recording app. For this video, you can also see my auto zoom effect, which is basically also recorded and edited with ScreenKite. So I want to do marketing. I think the distribution is very important. So I copy the web address and tell the AI maybe hey, can you help me? I'm just testing for the first time. Yeah, I think it's fine. Could you please do marketing research for my product? Not working. I'm typing. You please do the marketing research for my product. This is basically still the web version of the ChatGPT, right? So it is like a QA, and it will use tools, and even the UI is pretty similar. But for the next step, I will show you the difference and when the AI getting back to me. So the next step is I will ask AI to do breakdown of my, maybe do a SWOT analysis. Let's see, can you do a SWOT analysis for my product compared with my competitors like Screen Studio? So basically, this is research or maybe marketing research, and write it down. Maybe I need something I can refer to in the future. So basically, the AI can write down this maybe very quickly and into .md file. So here, .md file is just like a markdown file. So if you go back to the Finder, open the downloads and Codex test, you will see this new file created. You can see the file content, which you always use to refer to, and you can with more time you can aggregate your knowledge base here. And on the right hand side, on the top right corner, you can see the notification. I will allow that because sometimes I ask AI to do multiple works, multiple conversations here. And the next step is how do I maybe reach out to tech media to do the marketing, to do cold outreach. Maybe let's see, how do I reach out to tech media to do cold outreach? Maybe something like that. It will help me to find some ideas to do brainstorm with me. So can you find some emails, and it will help me to maybe sell my product. And it is likely due to privacy reasons, or maybe the model's safety measures, I cannot get the email. I tried it once. I'm not sure whether I can get more emails this time, but it's unlikely I can get real emails. But we will just use this as a very basic example as a task, which is for step 4 to do something for you. And this is just something we can do it here. Oh, this time it can get the emails, right? So basically, the next step is I want to draft email to contact these kind of editors so that I can maybe do the marketing for my cold outreach for my app called ScreenKite. So how do I draft emails? So the next part is about a connector, or maybe other part. So basically, it is kind of blending into the plugins. So if you click plugins on the top left corner. You can search for like Gmail. After click the plus button, install Gmail, and it will open your like browser basically, and you can authorize your own Gmail account, right? And give the permission and go back to Codex. And after that, you will got basically Gmail connected to your Codex, and it can just like your secretary or maybe assistant to do the like Gmail draft. Let's go back to the conversation. So after seeing this, we can test maybe at Gmail, can you draft some emails for me? And it will try to use my Gmail account to draft some emails. And let's wait for a few seconds. And it says it dropped 3 Gmail outreach email. And we go to Safari, and we have like the drafts. And you can see this is my like code outreach. Of course, I won't send it to like the real editors. Would be a spam. I'm just sending it to myself and check. Yeah, it looks great, right? So this is basically the task and the step 5 connector. So you can basically connect to like Gmail, maybe Outlook as well through the plugins. Like Outlook, Slack, or whatever tools you want. And you can even create presentations, whatever you want. And the beautiful part of this is like you always have this file on your own computer. So you can use it even if you switch between like Codex and Cloud Code. So this is a very amazing part. So the next time I will like show you about like the permission part. So as you can see right now, it do not have like any high risk like things. So I want to try something like maybe can you use my like Safari browser to browse on the like Reddit to find like competitors, right? So I will add computer use, and it is like a high risk but very convenient tool called computer use. With permissions, and you can use it to control your laptop. So we will install computer use. Let's see. Hi, can you help me find competitors on Reddit? And we will use these tools to help us to do things autonomously. And we will see that whether it is working. Yeah. Oh, it cannot like do something very quickly. I think you must use this computer use. Let's see whether it can control my computer. Yes, we will select. This is like a risk. We will select always allow because I trust the model. So I allow. And it here come to like a computer use onboarding. You will allow these 2 permissions. We will click allow, and it will open the settings and wait for like a few seconds. You can drop the drag and drop handle here and type your like password, and you can also go to like screenshots and allow and drag and drop, allow quit and reopen. Here you will see, oh, it can use the session and look at the Safari, and we go to the Safari, and it will maybe type something on behalf of you, yeah, to do the marketing research, right? And you can see on the right top hand side corner, you will see this kind of different cursor, and it can just like you to browse on Reddit, and you can see the like all the competitors, and it's just like your colleague, right? Very interesting. And you can see all the things or suggestions and whatever. It's very amazing, right? So basically this is the computer control with permissions. Right here, if you want something like if you want something like, if you do not want like permission requests every time, you want to give your AI full control of the laptop, what you can do? So you can go to the settings and settings again. And for the general page, you will have like auto review and full access. By giving these two permissions, when we go back to the app, I do not know why it cannot go back. It must be a bug. Yeah. And then we go back to this conversation, you will see the permissions drop down. You can select full access and continue anyway. And it usually won't ask you for any approvals. It will have full control autonomously. So this is a permission part. So after the sixth part, we will go to the last part with the seventh part about like the plugin and scale. Of course, we use plugins from before, like the plugin sidebar, like the toggle, and you can see all these kind of plugins. But by the way, they basically like skills. You can see the design skill with remotion, with hyperframe, and you can use the hyperframe to generate a lot of different tools, like maybe some interesting animations, something like this. By the way, if you see the animation around in this video, they are all use hyperframe with the exact same way to generate. So this is a very interesting part. So, and you can also see the tabbed view, which is called scale. You can see imaging, maybe let's see if we want to generate a great logo for ScreenKite, although we already have the logo for ScreenKite. So I want a new logo. So how do we generate? So we can type $ imaging, generate a cool macOS logo for ScreenKite. Let's see how far it can go. And it will likely to call the OpenAI generator to generate the logo. And if you are a free account, it will likely reject your request because it's very expensive. And you will likely to wait for like a few seconds or maybe a few minutes to see the final result. I will pause here for a little bit and you can see the generated logo later. Here you can see the generated logo, and it feels like even better than my original logo, right? It is really a kite, and although it feels like a bit complicated, but it's great. So to wrap up, we have 7 steps of to get started with OpenAI Codex. It is not only for coding, although it has a very confusing name called Codex. So you can use it for different behaviors, you can get inspirations from the skills, and the skills can be used for different verticals. I think mostly knowledge work, right? And you can see the different categories, do productivity, do research, do coding, and do design. And it is really a good work. So maybe in the next video, we will go deep dive of each part and go more about the UI and the UX. And so you will use it to achieve more. So thanks for watching. And I am Mike. If you are very interested in how to use AI more effectively for your own business, or maybe whatever you like to do, 10x output, you can subscribe and let me know in the comments down below what you think. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.